Hi, this is James Severance, Burt Watson, Watson Wednesday. We're here today to talk about how we're here to help you. So as you can imagine, COVID-19 has changed temporarily a lot of our lives, and Gretchen Whitmer has decided that Burt Watson sales is essential, and we know that, but now she does too. So here we are to help you sell cars. We want to make sure that you know that there's several ways that you can do that are super easy. I want to show you a couple of them today. You can always call as usual. You can email, you can text, you can Facebook message. We can always walk you through the processes of how to buy a car over the phone. It's not a problem at all. If you decide you want to do it from home on your couch, you can do that too. You can go ahead and go to our BurtWatson.com page, Burt Watson Fast Track. Whatever you want to go to, it's up to you. But just keep in mind there's several ways. You can call me on my phone. I'm happy to walk you through. You can drive through our lot and peruse our inventory and see what we've got and kind of get a feel for things and touch and feel it. If you decide you want to test drive something, you can call us. We can do a test drive. We do have 24-hour test drives. And of course, like I said, you can drive through and check everything out. So let's go ahead and step in here and take a look at our new Fast Track system. And let me show you what that's all about. I'm not a computer genius, so as you can imagine, if I can do it, you can do it, right? So let's talk about how to buy a car on Burt Watson Fast Track. So we've all seen the BurtWatson.com website right here, Burt Watson Freeland, Burt Watson Reese, BurtWatson.com. That takes us to all these same pages we're used to seeing with specials and finance and work trucks and new vehicles and used vehicles. You can always search right here. You can search inventory to find the stock number you're looking for, find the pictures and all the information about it. But just as easy, or easier possibly, is our new Burt Watson Fast Track system, which is over here on this page. So basically, if I go here to new vehicles, if I hit search new, it goes ahead and takes me right to this Fast Track page. If you don't want to use Fast Track, feel free to just do a search. But like I said, so we're back here on Fast Track. So as you can see, this pops up. We can start our shopping. We can watch a video and see how it works if you want, or you can just go ahead and start shopping. So click on the Start Shopping button here. Up pops the models. As you can see, we've got 24 models and 530 cars in stock right now. So as you can imagine, we're itching to get some of these sold. So if you're looking for a good deal, make sure you call us. So as you can see here, we've got our Blazers, Camaros, Colorados, extended cabs and crew cabs. We can even have our Buick Enclaves and our Encores, Buick Envisions. As you can see, we've got our Express cargo vans, our work vans, Malibus, Silverado crew cabs and double cabs. We've got 1 tons, 3/4 tons, half tons, Suburbans, Tahoes, Traverses, and Traxxas. Say all that fast. 7 times fast, and I don't know how many cars you want, but we've got them all. So let's pick one that I like to sell a lot of. I'm a Silverado guy, so let's go ahead and go with a Silverado double cab. So as you can see, it brought up a ton of inventory here. It shows me how many I have and how many double cab Silverados I have. I've got 25 of them in stock, just those specific double cabs. But I want to be a little more specific. So I'm going to go up here to packages, and I want to pick something with an All-Star Edition. Okay, I've narrowed that down to 19 cars, which is still a good percentage of the inventory. But I also know that I want the Rally Edition truck, which is a very popular truck right now. So I could go in here and add in Rally Edition. Let's go with that. So now I have 21 cars. All-Star Editions and Rally Edition. So let's unclick the All-Star Edition and do just the Rally Edition. And so here we have our Red Hot or our Summit White. Both of these have the jet black interior. You can see it's got the VIN number, so if you need to check on insurance. You can see it's got the base MSRP price and then an estimated lease payment. It's got an idea on the rebates, the engine choices, and the features and packages are right here on the front page. Now, I want to dive into it a little farther. I want to play around with exactly what packages it has and exactly what pricing the car has. So here I am at the 2020 Silverado double cab. I've got a baseline price at this point. Not all the details are in here, but that at least gives me a rough idea of what this one goes for. So as you can see, I can pick down here what the car has. 310 horsepower, 2.7 liter. It's a 4-door truck with a 6'7" box. It's got an exceptional safety rating. And like I said, this one's red hot. As you can see, the Rally Edition has got the black stripes, black wheels, and black steps and black handles. So a very good looking truck. I can go ahead and click through these pictures. One by one, I can go ahead and click through those. Or I can open them up and really zoom in on them and check them out. But in general, there's the truck. So let's talk about how I can price it. I can buy it on my own from my home. And as we said in the beginning of the video, we're here to help. So how can we help? Well, we put your system together that makes you be able to buy a car right from your couch. So starting off here, we got a baseline price, $273 on this truck. I'm kind of looking for like a $225 payment. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this up a little bit and see if I can get it adjusted to that. There we go, $4,800. That's $217. That works. Okay, so now I do need 12,000 miles per year. So let's go ahead and adjust that. Okay, now that put me just a little bit over my $225 budget. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little more money down. There we go. $5,100 puts me at $222 at 12,000 miles. Maybe I want to do a 36-month lease. I'm not sure. Well, 36-month lease goes to $257. I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to go with the 24-month, which is $222. That's a great deal on that. But do I have the credit to be able to buy that car? Well, let's check on that. So if I go ahead and click on this button here, don't know my credit score, that will do what's called a soft pull on your credit. So it does not have an adverse effect on your credit because it's not a hard pull, as we call it in the business. So you can go ahead and do a soft pull on your credit and just get your credit score. That's it. Basically like using a Credit Karma system. You can get pre-approved. If you're questioning if your credit score is where it needs to be, you can go ahead and get pre-approved. We can take care of doing that for you. But let's say our credit score is where we need it to be. We're all set. We're good to go. We're going to move on. But I'm questioning, though, do I want to buy it or do I want to lease it? $222 is a really good payment, but what if I bought it? So let's click on Finance. Finance payment would be $587 with 60 months, $5,000 down payment, and $499 a month, or 4.99%. I'm sorry. So let's say I just go a little farther. My financing 72 months. That puts me into $501. I could do 84 months. It's a brand new truck after all. That's $440. Okay. So maybe I bump this up a little bit. Okay, $425. That's not bad. But if I remember right, my lease was like $222. So maybe I'll stick with leasing. Just out of curiosity, I wonder what it costs to buy this car if I had the cash. $36,145. That's not bad for a $45,000 truck. $36,145. Okay, I could buy it cash, I can finance it, or I can lease it. I'm going to go back ahead and click on leasing because as you can see, it changed my payment based off the fact that the down payment changed on my purchase. Now that I went back into my lease, it put my settings right back to where I had it. $222 a month, $5,100 due as signing, 12,000 miles a year, and a 24-month lease. So I'm happy with that. But now what? Do I make sure I qualify for all my rebates? Well, go ahead and click on this, read through the program, and make sure, do I qualify for all the rebates? Yes, I do. I have a current lease, so I'm good to go. That price works for me. So I got to figure out my trade-in next. I can do an express trade where I send in some pictures, damage reports, dings, dents, damage, scratches, tires, conditions, and Burt Watson will actually contact me let me know what my trade-in's worth. Or I can skip the trade-in and do that, out on the lot. We could do that out there. Next thing is my service and protection plans. So I don't need guaranteed asset protection because this car is a lease, so it already comes with gap insurance. But maybe I want advanced lease protection. What is advanced lease protection? Well, let's go ahead and click on the view brochure button. That brings up the actual brochure, walks you through what the coverage is, what the benefit of it is to you, and you already could see on the page before that it tells you your cost. But for an example, it gives you added benefits like rental car coverage, towing and roadside service, trip interruption, lost keys and lockout, and cancellation. So You can go through all the added benefits here, read it at your leisure, at your home, and as you can see, that's a pretty good way to check out what products are good for you. Prepaid maintenance is another one. So I'm doing a 2-year lease. I could always get prepaid maintenance so that all my engine oil changes and tire rotations and everything that car requires is all covered. $12 a month is not bad to make sure all your oil changes and tire rotations are all taken care of. So there's more plans. You can show all plans and you can read through the rest of them. But in general, I'm ready to go to my next step. I know what packages I want. I know what truck I want. I want to review my accessories. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Review Accessories, figure out if I want to put on some hockey stripes or some vent shades, vent visors, or maybe a tonneau cover. And I can do all that right from here, right from Review Accessories. Or I can just skip it if I don't want to do that right now. But keep in mind, you can always put those lease accessories right into your lease price and residualize them, meaning GM pays for part of it and you pay for part of it. So, okay, I'm down here to the end of my segment here. So I've got my truck picked out. I went over my trade. I know that I want to lease it for 2 years. I know what I want to put down. Now I got to figure out, do I want to just go ahead and pull the trigger and get this car delivered to my home so I can start owning it? Or do I want to test drive it? Which one is best? I don't know. Which one do I want to do? That's up to you, right? So this is where I leave you guys off to figure out what you want to do. If you want to test drive it, you click on the test drive button. Fill it out. We'll call you if we have any questions, special requests, like leave the keys on the doorstep. Give us a call, let us know how we can help. And we're more than happy to bring the car out to you, drop it off. We'll go ahead and disinfect it for you, wipe it all down, and then give you the keys or leave them with a special request. Feel free. We're here to help, as I said. So feel free to test drive it. We have 24-hour test drives. We also have a 48-hour exchange program right now, which is huge. Industry first. 48-hour exchange program. If you're not 100% comfortable with your purchase or lease, you call us up and you can exchange that for within 48 hours. You can exchange it for a different vehicle. So, like I said, we're here to help, guys. We want to make sure that everything is the way you want it. It's as easy as possible to buy a car. And like I said, there's several ways to buy a car right now. You can call us on the phone. You can Facebook message us. You can go to Burt Watson Fast Track. You can go out and peruse our inventory out on the lot. You guys let us know what you need and what's best for you and how we can help. And we want to make sure we're taking care of our customers. Again, thanks for all the people out in the front lines, all our first responders, all of our medical and professionals. And you guys all stay safe, and I'll see you next week.